Hi, my name is Mitch Calderwood. I'm founder and CEO of My Best Interest. And this is the lovely Jacqueline Myers, my company director of communications. My Best Interest has developed a desktop Java-based powerful application for managing credit card accounts called RateSurfer. My vision for RateSurfer is that it would maintain the credit card accounts of consumers and small business at the lowest APR for which they were qualified for, more or less all the time and automatically. A few things I want you to remember about RateSurfer. One, it will manage most all bank cards that you have in one place, your desktop computer. Two, it's very easy to use. You can be up and running on RateSurfer in a matter of less than 5 minutes. Three, it's going to save whoever uses it money. The average person with 2 or more credit cards can expect to save between a low in the hundreds to many thousands of dollars per year. So, how does it save money for people? Let's take a look. This page is the dashboard page. This gives the client a brief overview of their card accounts. Maybe they need to make their payments, various things they'll need to see every day. But I don't want to dwell here very long. Let's go straight over to the card accounts page and show them the amazing things RateSurfer can do. Here's some card accounts we've loaded in. They happen to be mine, and we're going to have Jackie push one button, and it's going to go out onto the internet, and it's going to find our card balances for us on these accounts. There you can see it going. It'll maybe say logging onto the bank site, answering secret questions, etc. What is RateSurfer doing right now? We have put a very powerful bot in RateSurfer that, at the client's command, traverses the internet to the various bank sites of the cards, then navigates those bank sites, logs on automatically using the client's password, information that's kept in their encrypted database, logs onto the site, goes to the point on the bank site that it needs to find the information it needs, and then it retrieves that information back to the client's database, encrypted database, and then RateSurfer will use that information for decisioning to save the client money. You need to keep in mind here, this is quite unusual. We don't know that this is being done by anybody else because essentially we're making the client the information aggregating point between themselves and the bank. So there's no third-party aggregator involved here. You're not, the client's sensitive information is not being taken out to a website server or aggregated anywhere else. It's just between the client and the bank. Now, what are we going to do with this information? We're going to go over maybe try and save the client some money with, say, a balance transfer. This is called the balance transfer page. And here the client can select a balance transfer. I think this one looks like Wells Fargo in Advanta. And we'll take the number 1 balance transfer. And first, we're going to see a modal box. And it gives the client sort of all the granular information they need on this balance transfer, like how much is being transferred, how much the bank is going to charge, terms, so forth. He has to accept these parameters, and then you can see in more or less real time a graphical representation of the balance transfer actually occurring. And again, the bot has gone out on the internet, it's logged onto the bank site automatically at a push button, and it's filled in the information necessary to make this balance transfer between the two banks. Sometimes it takes a few seconds here, and once the balance transfer is finished, the bot will return a confirmation. There you can see I saved $2,219 over 11 months. Okay, great, I can use that. It will retrieve to the balance transfer history page a confirmation number for the client to access in the future on this balance transfer. What other things can RateSurfer do to help the client manage their credit card and save money? We have a highly developed notification page that will SMS and text message the client about all sort of basic notifications like you need to make your payment or you're exceeding your credit limit and so on, which most banks can do today, but we do it for all the banks from one place, which just saves the client a lot of time. We also have some special notifications like Balance Guard, which will tell you, you preset your balance, how much you want to know. If you've changed your card balances in a given 24-hour period, it's going to SMS and email you. This is great for anti-fraud functionality, or if, say, you're spending too much, you want to control your own spending, it's going to give you a call. RateHawk is going to tell you if your APR changes. The minute it changes, really, it's going to let you know that your interest rate on your card accounts have changed. Or if, say, a teaser rate is going to expire, it'll let you know in advance you need to move your money. Okay, there's several things I could talk to you about with RateSurfer, but really we don't have enough time. I've only got 7 minutes here, so I'm going to sort of high point these things. This is follow the money. It'll give you a graphical representation of what your credit card accounts or balances are made up of. We have a new cards page, which will go out on the internet, and it launches a browser from within the desktop application, and it will find all kinds of credit card offers for you. It's highly customizable by the client. It will go out and search for cards with great specificity for you and return those cards back to you, those card offers. We have another push-button functionality. You can increase your credit line with your bank if you like. This will go out and ask your bank on a card, will you increase my credit limit $500, $200, $2,500? So we've seen how RateSurfer can save money for consumers and small business, but what can it do for banks? Well, RateSurfer, we think, if it becomes as widely used and popular as we believe it will, it's going to naturally funnel a lot of people into online banking, because you need to be in online banking to use RateSurfer. In addition to that, RateSurfer can manage a lot of the sort of disparate and time-consuming features for setup that banks offer in one place very easily. We also are going to offer RateSurfer as a site download to banks as a value-added proposition, and we can show them, for their clients, we can show them how they can use RateSurfer as an income generator for their bank. I think my time is about up, and I'd like to leave you with one thought. May you always get the credit you deserve and the power to manage it. Thank you.